a nuestros increíbles líderes y ponentes que tuvimos en los días previos. Sus ponencias fueron realmente un privilegio. Todo el conocimiento que nos compartieron, la verdad es que es algo que yo valoro mucho y que espero que a todos nuestros oyentes y a todos nuestros asociados que se han conectado de manera puntual y religiosamente casi todos los días. He visto caras repetidas todos los días. Eso me llena de mucha energía, saber que nos estamos capacitando y que estamos todos sincronizados. Primero que nada, pues agradecer a mi querido y admirado Fer. Fer, esa charla estuvo increíble de cómo tener un cierre efectivo. Muchas gracias por esa ponencia. Al increíble Alexis Adame, que nos compartió su historia de vida y realmente inspiracional. La verdad es que me movió, me conmovió y me llenó de mucha energía. Y cómo esta industria, cuando llegó a ella, pues le cambió la vida. Eso también está padrísimo. A mi admirada Tsiri, gracias también por tu fantástica presentación sobre el mindset de negocios, de cómo usar esta herramienta que tenemos todos aquí, ¿verdad? Pero a veces no la utilizamos de la mejor manera. Bueno, pues para que con estas capacidades seguirlas desarrollando y construir el éxito. Eso estuvo sensacional, en verdad te lo agradezco muchísimo. A mi querida Vane Escudero, que su plática de ayer súper entretenida, amena, muy casual, con estos consejos prácticos de cómo hacer crecer nuestro negocio usando las plataformas tecnológicas y la segmentación de mercado. Y pues, ¿quién más que tú que eres una start? Muchas gracias por eso. Pero hoy vamos a hablar también de un tema que creo que nos va a ayudar muchísimo a enmarcar y aterrizar un poco todos los temas que vimos durante los 4 días previos de nuestro Grow Week. Y para esto, pues antes de dar ya la bienvenida, porque sé que todos la quieren escuchar, a mi querida Susan, pero antes de llegar a eso, vamos a hacer un pequeño introducción. Voy a compartir mi pantalla, denme un segundo por acá. A ver. ¿Ya pueden ver mi pantalla? Creo que sí, ¿verdad? Si me dan ahí un pulgar para que solo los vea que sí. Excel, ¿no? Es que es la misma del Grow Week. Ahí ya, ¿no?
No, te seguimos viendo a ti, todavía no se ve la pantalla,
Ah,
Marco.
qué caray. A ver, vamos a ver. Otra vez. Ahí se ve, ¿no? Sí, excelente. Bueno, pues vamos a platicar rápidamente de la industria multinivel y cómo se ha comportado en el mercado a nivel global, y de ahí vamos a partir al nivel local. Primero que nada, pues México tenemos una gran oportunidad de seguir creciendo. Nuestra participación, si vemos la industria de la venta como un todo, como un 100%, todo lo que participan todos los países, pues México, a pesar de que tenemos una cultura muy arraigada, seguimos con una participación del 3% que se ha mantenido fijo durante los últimos, pues, 5 años. Creo que para nosotros es una gran oportunidad porque, como les decía, tenemos una cultura súper arraigada de la venta, y eso nos da una idea del tamaño o del potencial que tenemos todavía para explorar y para seguir abarcando nuevos consumidores, nuevos clientes, gente que quiera hacer el negocio. Entonces, esto también les quiero hacer un comercial. Estas informaciones sacadas también de la AMBD, de la cual somos socios. Mucho ojo, porque hay empresas que llegan y quieren ahí decir que son aquí la gran opción y ni siquiera están registradas con ningún organismo que le dé algún tipo de seriedad o de aval, y nosotros somos socios activos y participativos de la AMBD, de la Industria Mexicana de Venta Directa. Entonces eso es un comercial aparte. Y pues bueno, ¿cómo se comporta la industria? La industria, quiero que vean algo que es súper interesante, porque cómo se va segmentando en el multinivel y el mononivel, porque tenemos diferentes planes de compensación. Como sabemos, en Isagenix somos una empresa de network marketing o multinivel, como le decimos aquí más en México, y cómo este segmento ha ido ganando penetración, cómo ha ido ganando la aceptación de la gente por el potencial de ganancias, y sobre todo en un plan de compensación, en un plan de negocios como es el de Isagenix, que es infinito, que no tiene tope. Muchas de las demás empresas que están llegando o que están por ahí en el mercado también te limitan, ¿no? Te dicen, no, pues solo puedes tener ganancias en tu nivel 8, en tu nivel 4, o ya ni se diga de las de un nivel, ¿no? Las famosas mononivel, que solo comisionas por tu grupo directo. Pero Isagenix no. Isagenix te da una posibilidad realmente infinita de que todos los ingresos que tú vayas generando de tu grupo, de toda la gente que se va sumando abajo de ti, pues bueno, todo eso te va ayudando al tema de los ciclos, que lo vamos a platicar más adelante. Y pues el sistema de ventas, somos una cultura muy, muy arraigada al tema del uno a uno, de yo te platico, te voy coacheando, te voy llevando, y eso también lo vemos también en cómo la gente o cuál es el sistema que predomina más en la cultura mexicana. Algo que me parece también súper interesante, y creo que Isagenix somos una excepción a esto porque tenemos muchos caballeros dentro de nuestra fuerza de ventas, pero el 80% del mercado, al menos en México, son mujeres y un 20% hombres. Ahora, si vemos cómo se segmenta el mercado, los rubros que estamos, donde esta industria se mueve, tenemos en belleza o cuidado personal, que es el número uno. Después tenemos nutrición, que es donde estamos nosotros, de una manera, digamos, inicial. Sin embargo, recordemos que desde el año pasado, de hecho, desde, si no me falla la memoria, desde noviembre del 22 o del 21, cuando innovamos con nuestro maravilloso colágeno elixir, pues también ya estamos abarcando este ramo del cuidado personal o de la belleza, ¿verdad? Y con Celetua, que ha sido un éxito también para nuestro mercado, esta línea de cosméticos, pues también ya abrimos nuestro panorama porque ya no estamos solamente targeteando o mirando gente que solamente quiera mejorar su tema digamos, de peso, de nutrición, sino también estamos hablando de una nutrición integral o como le llamamos el arte del bienestar. Y otra cosa que también es súper interesante es los rangos de edades, ¿no? Tenemos una oportunidad súper grande con los start, lo decía ayer muy bien Vane, de esta gente. De hecho, entre el primer segmento que son hasta 20 años y el segundo segmento que son de 35 años, perdón, menor de 35 y de 35 a 44, todavía en el segundo segmento se cuelan algunos start, pero lo más importante, y como lo decía Van el día de ayer, es que este segmento de población ya es un segmento económicamente activo, es gente que ya puede decir una parte de mi gasto, una parte de mi ingreso, se lo puedo destinar a verme bien, a sentirme bien, a mejorar mi salud, mi nutrición, cómo me veo. Y pues hay mucho dinero ahí circulando que podemos también atacar y podemos eh, hacerlo parte de nuestra fuerza de ventas o de consumidores o de asociados, como lo queramos llamar. Y tenemos un segmento también importante entre 45 y 54. Y pues ya los menores consumidores que tenemos son de 55 en adelante. Sin embargo, creo que también es un sector que lo estamos cuidando ahora con el tema del NAT. Ahí entra derechito el NAT en este segmento y que podemos seguir explotando. Y pues básicamente, algo que también comentábamos ayer y de estas sesiones, mucho de lo que hemos visto desde la pandemia, cómo hemos logrado migrar mucho de la manera en que nos comunicamos y que hacemos llegar nuestros productos o nuestras soluciones de vida es a través de los medios electrónicos, como son los blogs, redes sociales, podcasts, Facebook, Instagram, llámalo TikTok ahora, ¿no? Que está súper de moda. Y todo esto pues nos sirve también para ser masivos. Yo siempre digo que es como una antena parabólica, la cual nos permite amplificar nuestro ancho de banda, ¿no? Porque podemos llegar a mucho más personas de una manera más rápida, más eficiente, a lo que lo haríamos de una manera tradicional, que es el uno a uno. Y pues bueno, solo a manera de marco teórico, veámoslo de esa manera, de un marco teórico, para dar ahora sí entrada al platillo fuerte del día de hoy. A mi querida Susan Miller, les voy a platicar un poquito de Susan para quien no la conozca. Susan es toda una rockstar en Isagenix, en esta industria. Susan tiene más de 35 años de experiencia en la industria del multinivel, del mercadeo de redes. Ella ha logrado ser parte del top 2, perdón, del top de dos compañías en las que ha estado. Sin embargo, ella lleva los últimos 12 años en Isagenix y escuchen esto, le tomó 36 meses para ser millonaria parte del Legacy Club. ¡Wow! Esa es una súper, súper meta. Ella es una sociedad platino. Actualmente, escuchen también, es nuestro número 27 a nivel global. Global, número 27. Y algo que me encanta de Susan es cómo ella ha compartido esta opción de vida con su familia. Y prueba de ello es su hija Chelsea Loren. Chelsea Loren, solo para que lo sepan, fue nombrada líder del año en Estados Unidos en el 2023. Y escuchen esto, será su 13ª millonaria dentro de su equipo. 13ª. quiere decir que ha habido 13 personas dentro del equipo de Susan que han llegado a la marca del Legacy Club. Eso vaya, mis respetos, me quito el sombrero, como digo yo. Susan tiene una gran pasión por hacer que la gente siga creyendo y tener esa confianza en lo que es la industria del mercadeo de redes y desarrollar en sus equipos las habilidades para que puedan tener una red sostenible de consumidores. Eso a mí me llena el corazón y parte de lo que ella sabe y de lo que ella es, lo va a compartir el día de nosotros el día de hoy con nosotros. Y para lo cual les pido que le den un fuerte, bueno, aplauso, que le pongamos aquí en el chat aquí un 3 para darle la bienvenida a mi querida Susan. Susan, bienvenida. Welcome to Mexico, to this Grow Week. Y solo un comercial rapidísimo. Susan es de Estados Unidos, entonces Susan habla inglés, ¿verdad? Aquí en el Zoom, en la barra de abajo, van a ver un mapita como un mundo. Ahí sí le pican en la traducción para que puedan escuchar en español lo que ella va a estar diciendo. ¿Sale? Ya todos le picaron ahí, por favor, para que puedan escuchar al 100%. Fabuloso. Susan, it's your show. Be welcome. Muchas gracias. Te dejo con todos nuestros queridos asociados de México. Adelante.
Oh, thank you so much, Marco. And hello, everybody. Hola, Mexico. I absolutely love Mexico. So I am so honored for the opportunity to be here with you today. I have a large team in Mexico. Many of them have won awards, but I truly believe in the company of Isagenix and working together as a team, because as a team together, everyone achieves more. And it's so important that we work in unison together. And if you know me, you know that I love the network marketing industry. I'll take 2 minutes just to give you a quick background of how I started in the industry. I started my life as a hairdresser, and I went from being a hairdresser to owning my own cosmetic company in South Florida. And then I was introduced to multi-level marketing back then. It was a company that was marketing a hair growth product, ironically. And I didn't think I would be interested because I owned my own business. Why would I want to sell somebody else's product? And the thing is that I went to a meeting and I was taught about the financial model of network marketing. And back then, again, it was multi-level marketing. And the number one difference I want you to understand between multi-level marketing and network marketing is the compensation plan. I personally am not a big fan of multi-level marketing, but that's something I had to learn about over time. See, I became quite successful in this company I joined over 30 years ago when I was 27 years old. And I joined it because it showed me a way to build something much bigger than myself. The challenge is that the compensation plan was too hard. And what I mean by that is they made you do too many things in order to become successful. And so a few people made money, but not enough people. And so I truly believe that if you join and you want to earn money and you learn the industry, you become a student of the industry, and you learn the financial model of how to build a consumer network. That means that we're building a sales force of people. About 20% of your team will be a sales force. And then they collectively bring in the consumer, that everyone should be able to make money. Now, will everyone make really big money? That is 100% up to the individual and the team that they choose to build. However, in network marketing, the financial model is so much easier. It's simpler, and it is more inclusive to where everybody can, if they choose to learn how to properly build, succeed. And so I have the honor today of sharing with you how over the past 30 years, what I have learned in the industry. I have been a student of network marketing. And even though I was successful in my 20s as one of the youngest millionaires in that company, I left the industry for 15 years. And I left it because I knew I was successful, but I couldn't help enough other people become successful. And that was because the compensation plan was too difficult. The reason why I am here with Isagenix today is because they got the financial model correct. And I'm here to tell you, 35 years later, I am more excited about this financial opportunity today than I have ever been in all the years. See, right now, there is something that's changed post-pandemic. The world, would you agree, has changed. And there are so many factors that are playing into the opportunity for people to want to be able to earn an income from home. They want to be their own entrepreneur. And that, if I say what I do for a living, is I teach people how to be an entrepreneur in the network marketing space. And I personally choose Isagenix because to me, they got it right. The products, the timing, the compensation plan, the training and the support. Literally in every category, they got a perfect 10. And so I am coming up on my 12th year anniversary with the company. And I am proud to say that we're about to have a secondary massive growth that is already begun. And we have the privilege of being able to partner with each other to have significant success over the next 3 to 5 years, if you so choose to participate. So if you allow me the opportunity to share my slides with you, I would like to be able to speak into what I see as the most exciting time in this industry, not just Isagenix, but globally, the opportunity. And it starts with this right here. There has become this power shift where the desire for work-life balance has created an unprecedented demand for independence. And one of the most beautiful things about network marketing and Isagenix is it offers us the opportunity to work for ourselves and partner with a company who then takes on the main responsibility of running the big corporation while we build the consumer network. And what I would like to do today is do my best to share with you how I train my team to have their success. And so with that, I want to cast this understanding that the market analysis states that in order to create wealth, 74% of people own their own business. And that is so important to understand when I speak to people about the opportunity, is that even if you have a traditional job, everybody should be diversified enough to supplement, replace, or create a recurring income for themselves. And so with that, what I talk about is the direct selling industry is in massive growth, with currently 125 million people worldwide, a global workforce increase of 20 million people over the last few years alone, and it has no sign of stopping. And we are in the direct selling industry. What we do is we remove the advertiser because we are the walking, talking billboard of these products and this financial opportunity. And so what network marketing is a accumulation of the most powerful avenues we have to make money, such as drop shipping, influencer marketing, and even coaching. The thing is we do it all under one roof. Instead of just one, we offer all of this. And what becomes so exciting about that is that it is today, the 21st century network marketer is a turnkey e-commerce solution in the health and beauty space. The word turnkey is really important here because I owned multiple traditional businesses. I owned a skincare company and I owned a cosmetic company. And I was responsible to take on that financial burden. However, when you partner with a company like Isagenix, the best part, at least for me it is that you don't have to take on that responsibility. See, the network marketing company, the model is as such. They are responsible to create the best products backed by science, right? And have all of the ongoing growth in products, constantly upgrading their product line and bringing us new, exciting, highly consumable, result-oriented products. That's their responsibility. They also put in place the e-commerce platform, which I can tell you is a massive financial investment. And it's something that you have to continually invest in, just like your products. So it's the website and the tracking system, the customer service when the company, people call the company, the delivery system of bringing the product to you, the events, the trips, the promotions, and even the commission structure. That's all their responsibility. So what is our responsibility? As a network marketing professional, we have two jobs. One is to be a business recruiter, to find other people who want to build the business with us if you want to build a big income. But if you just want to have a smaller income, you can run a small base business and just acquire customers by yourself. You don't have to duplicate if you don't want to. But I'm here to tell you that is the most beautiful part of our financial model, is the ability to duplicate what we do ourselves in others. So what we do is we offer training and support. We offer simple systems. We offer leadership and community and even team events. And together, everyone achieves more. I want to point this out to be really clear. When you choose a company, you want to make sure you choose a company that is always investing in vertical growth and have products that are always in vertical growth. The nutrition market is projected to grow exponentially from 72 billion in 2021 to over 128 billion by 2028. Guys, that's vertical. There's never going to be a time where people don't want to look and feel their best. And the global beauty market, which is my wheelhouse, I'm really comfortable in the beauty space, is projected to grow from a massive 511 billion to over 716 billion by 2025. That's like next year. And we get to participate in that, which is why in January of 2021, Isagenix enters the natural beauty market, and they have the largest product launch in company history. I want you to hear what I'm saying. I can't tell you how many people tell me, oh, I want to go with a startup. I'm here to tell you that is not the best advice, because startups don't necessarily even have a plan to be here in 3, 5, 10 years. And when you partner with a company and they're taking on the responsibility of the operations of the company, and you're building the consumer network, you want to make sure that that company is going to be here in 50 to 100 years so they can continue to pay you for what you've built. Does that not make sense? Can you put a 1 in the chat if that makes sense to you? Because this is so important. I have had 35 years experience, and I personally would never align myself with a startup. I would align myself with an established company that has proven track record of products and delivery of income to their people every single week, year in and year out, and they continue to invest in new growth. Our company has just earmarked $50 million for this next growth that they will put into the infrastructure of our products, our commissions. There'll be more commissions coming. Yay. Anybody excited about that? And the idea that we get to be part of this is so huge. People ask me, why are you still working, Susan? You don't have to work anymore. I work because I'm passionate about it. I am passionate about helping people like you fall in love with this industry. And the way that you do that is to fall in love with the financial model first and foremost, because that's what separates us from the rest of the world. And if you haven't seen this book, you need to get it. It's called The Business of the 21st Century. Robert Kiyosaki, he wrote the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He is considered the #1 financial advisor for the everyday person globally. And he identified the network marketing industry as one of the best industries to offer a recurring income. And that is what I'm going to speak into about what separates us, because we can be something for everybody. If you just want to supplement your income, we're here for it. If you want us to replace it, we're here for it. If you want to build a financial wall around yourself and your families, we are here for that too. And so the first thing you need to understand is money. Now, my husband, Murray Miller, he is the #1 podcaster on Apple right now for residual income. We are a family that believe in this, and we choose to align ourselves with Isagenix because they have brilliantly perfected the financial model for us. And there are people that do it right, and there are people that don't get it right. And I personally just want to help people understand it, because when you get it, you're not going to be able to sleep at night when you fully understand the power of this financial model. But you need to understand the cash flow quadrant. And what this represents is 4 different areas in the ways to make money. Now, on the left side of this quadrant, you see it says E. That means E for employee. You have a job, okay? That is the mass majority of the world. On the bottom left is S for solo entrepreneur. That means you own your own job. When I had my own cosmetic company, I owned my job. It was a good thing because I owned it, and it was a concerning thing because I owned it. Why? Because I was responsible for everything. But when I was taught the financial model of network marketing, it changed everything for me. It showed me how I could do what I am best at, which is building global consumer networks and teaching other people how to do it without the financial burden of running the company. So on the right side of the quadrant, you have B. B is for big business. That's Isagenix. They are big business. They run a global company, and they are a traditional business that uses a network marketing model for their sales force. And then I is for investment, where you invest your money in stocks and bonds, right? So that your money makes you money. And I am a big endorser of doing that as well. And so one side, the left side of this quadrant, employee and self-employed, represents what's referred to as active income. Active income means you have to do something to get paid. So you are exchanging time for money. Now, the only challenge with that is we all have the same amount of hours a day, and you are solely responsible for your income. And there's a saying, I'd rather receive 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own. And the only way you can do that
is to go to the right side of the quadrant, to where you are able to help other people. You teach them a system that you have learned yourself, and you duplicate it so that you can learn how to create recurring income. And so my daughter, Chelsea Lauren, which many of you might know, she was the #1 global leader of the year last year. And she teaches the 4 careers of network marketing. And we use the exact same model of the cash flow quadrant to teach this, to keep it simple so you can understand. So the top left hand, we look at that as the social seller. You can simply share our products and don't have to do anything other than that. And we are grateful for it. And many of us might have many people on our team that all they want to do is share the products and make 20% of commission. And that's fine. That's wonderful. But there's a limit. It's what you're willing to do yourself. Then you have the small-based business owner, same as the solo entrepreneur. We'll show you how you can share this product yourself and find some other people, social sellers, who want to share this with you. And these people make somewhere between 5, 10, 15, 20, maybe even 30,000 US dollars a year, but you're going to have to put some real serious effort in, okay? No different than any other traditional business. We are very much like a traditional business when you live on the left side of our quadrant. But what sets us apart from every other financial opportunity in the world is this: moving from active income, which represents 80% of your business, and we fully accept that and are happy for it. But you become a leader. And that helps you get to the right-hand side of the quadrant. And what is a leader? A leader is somebody who has learned how to be a social seller, who has learned how to be a small-based business owner, and then helps other people do it. It is as simple as that. You find other people who want to be a small-based business owner, other people who want to be social sellers, not just yourself. And what happens is your business starts to really grow because it's not just you doing it. And then there's the last one, which is the CEO. What is the CEO? I am the CEO of my company. Why? Because I have over 200,000 people on my team. I have so many leaders on my team that I don't have just one person doing it. I have dozens and dozens of people who are leaders. So CEOs support their leaders, who then help the people with the small-based business owners, and then help the social sellers. At the end of the day, the reason why we do it is so that we can be bigger than just ourselves, and we can create that recurring income. And this organization only represents a small part of your business. It's only about 20%, but it is the most important part of your business if you want to create recurring income. If you're comfortable just making a supplemental income, we are thrilled and happy to help you do that. However, if your desire is to build something bigger than yourself, to build that financial wall around yourself, so when life happens, and maybe you can't work 1 day, 1 month, 1 year, if you've built something big enough to where other people are working it, it won't impact you, and you'll still be able to earn an income. And that is what I want to help you learn how to do today. But you have to decide, what business do you want to be in? The linear, which is the left side, or the leverage, which is the right side. You have to do all of them eventually, but it's a mindset. And what I mean by that is you have to begin with the end in mind, so I can teach you how to have that success. No different than if you were opening up a salon, right? You'd have to know how you are going to open the salon, how many employees you're going to have or not have. And this is a business. And if you treat it like a business, it will treat you like it as well. And the most important part of mass duplication is simplicity. You need to master the art of simplicity. Because why? Difficult doesn't duplicate. It just doesn't. Confused people do nothing. So I teach a very simple model, and I use this visual because I love baseball. And I hear everyone loves baseball in Mexico as well. So using this sales team system, this is how to build a sales force, the 20% side of your business. You can use it for your customers as well. However, this is the duplication model that you can do over and over and over again. So let me walk you through this for a second. You see the baseball diamond, right? You see the little corner thing. It says on deck 20 people. That's your people, right? This is a business of who do you know? Who do you know? Who do you know? And you cast a vision with these people. How do you do that? The first thing you do is you connect with them and you ask them, are you open? And then you share a video. Why? Because a video is mass duplicatable. Our company has many videos you can use. You can share a product video, or you could share a business opportunity video. If you're looking for the customer, share the product video. If you're looking for the business person, share a business video. I created a video called the power shift, which is what I spoke about at the very first slide. And it's all about the world changing and wanting to be independent and start their own businesses. And it cast a vision of the network marketing industry and Isagenix. And I know that at Zeri, one of my favorite people ever, translated it for me, and you are more than welcome to use it. And you can share that. The company also has phenomenal videos that are in Spanish as well that you could use. Find the video that works for you. I created a pencil pitch video that shows the financial opportunity. We have the big picture video that is from the company. That is a great video. Again, find the one that works for you and share that one. That's first base. How many people this week do you have on first base? Then we go to second base. Second base is you need to validate. It needs to be more than just you. Why? Because people need to know that other people are doing this, right? That's part of the emotional decision process making. And so how do you do that? You say, meet my friend. Are you open? Meet my friend. And the funny thing is that on my team, if anyone tells you, how did you build your business? They will say, I introduced people to Susan. I introduced people to Chelsea. I introduced people to my leader. And it's because we teach you by doing it with you. See, the beautiful part of this industry, or this model, I should say, is you are in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So what is the relationship between myself and a brand new person? They have all these people I don't know, but I have the experience and the expertise and the income for that matter. And so the way I build my business is I don't teach people how to do it by just giving them a training. I do it with them. That is the most effective way of building a team. And you learn how to do what's called a three-way call. A three-way call, I prefer Zoom because I want to see the person's face. And it's you, your prospect, and your leader. And you introduce your leader as your friend, your business associate, and you edify them by sharing some points about them. They'd say, Susan's been in the industry for 35 years. She has tremendous knowledge and success, more than I have. And I'd love for her to share or answer any of your questions. And then what I do on that call is I say, thank you so much for taking this call. I'd love to learn more about you. And I don't talk, and the only person talking is the prospect. And they tell me why they're on the call with me, meaning why are they even interested in this? And in me learning about them is when I can then say, can I share just a little bit of my story? And we just get to know each other. But the most important part of this call is the person that invited them onto the call, if you're the person that invited a guest, you don't talk at all during the call. And this is very important because you're giving the leader and the prospect an opportunity to get to know each other and answer their questions. You won't have that attention of that leader after this call all the time. So you want to make sure that they get their questions answered and trust them to cast the vision for you. And then what I'm going to say is to them at the end, I'm going to close it for them. And I'm going to say, you know what your next step is? Try our products. That's third base. Because we all know that's what they're going to say. I can't build a business until I try the product. So we say it ahead of the time. Your next step is to try our products. And then you're going to send them a cart or take their information and order for them, however you do it. And then we're going to go to home base, which is duplicate. We're going to do it all over again. 1, 2, 3, batter up. So it's connect, validate, enroll, and duplicate over and over and over again. And it's like, are you open? Meet my friend. Try our products. Do it again. And that, my friends, is the basis of the system. And I say this to you because if you understand franchising, think of McDonald's, right? McDonald's, there was a movie out there called The Founder. And if you haven't seen it, you should watch it this weekend. It is, I teach everybody on my team about this video because it's about the how McDonald's franchise began. And the most important part of the McDonald's franchise that separated them from everybody else was their speedy system, bringing a product to the consumer fast and quality that tasted good. Well, at least some people think it does. So if you're following me, this system right here is the most important part of your business if you want to mass duplicate and build a sales force. And I'm more than happy to answer questions. But what I'm going to do now is give you some verbiage. So I teach what's called power lines. Power lines are verbiage that you should be able to say without reading. Do you keep your eyes open to make money outside of what you currently do? I recently partnered with a group of incredibly well-connected entrepreneurs who are having amazing success. I'm looking for a few motivated go-getters I can mentor. There are several trends impacting the way people are choosing to work in today's new economy. They should roll off your tongue so that it's natural for you. You can come up with your own. You don't have to use mine. These are for business. This is not, I'm not teaching you how to get a customer right now. I'm teaching you how to get a business person who will help you build your company with you. The next thing are what I call add-ons. After you engage with them, you listen. You spend more time listening to people when you ask a question than just talking at them. Because how can you help them achieve what they want if you're the only one talking, right? So when I'm listening to them and they tell me, yes, maybe I would like to make money here, I usually say, you know what? I can't make you any promises, but there is a real possibility of hitting a financial home run here. Who do you know interested in a career change? Or if it's them, the timing is everything. And right now, we are positioned for massive new growth. I would love for you to take a position on my team so that we could work together. All of these are going to be available for you. I'm giving my slides to Marco. They're being translated in Spanish for you. I have business prospecting verbiage as an opinion approach. You know, I recently partnered with a group of people and I'd love your opinion. You know, that's a soft way of prospecting somebody. Or the direct approach, which is my favorite. I thought of you because, and I compliment them. Why is it that I am recruiting them, prospecting them? I compliment them and tell them why. And then I explain I am super excited about partnering with an amazing company and an amazing group of people. And I think you would be a perfect fit. Would you be open to taking a look at a video or trying our product? All of this will be available to you. Critique it, put in your own words that sound more like you. But this is just to give you a guideline of how you can prospect people for the financial opportunity. Staying in the system, this is my favorite closing line. I go for yes. Your next step is. And I don't do this just to get them to buy a product, just to sign up with me. That's just the beginning. I hope you all understand that is just getting somebody on board. I'll send you a cart so you can get a position on my team right away, because I've got a few other people I'm calling next, and I want to make sure that you get in before they do, because it's all part of the excitement of this. You know, fear of loss is a huge motivator, guys, and we need to create urgency, right? And excitement around this. But I use the word your next step is to go consultant after they become an associate, to go manager, to go director, to go executive, to go 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star. I can't even count how many 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stars I have on my team. But I trained people to go to the next step, the next step. I didn't overwhelm them with too much information up front, but I worked along with them. I built their businesses with them as their partner. And so the very first step, when someone says, yes, I want to build this business with you, I said, I want you to watch the big picture video. You can find it on isagenixbusiness.com under videos, so they can see our compensation structure. And I asked them to start to think of and write down their top 20, 10 people they think would be phenomenal at this business if they saw the vision, and 10 people that they know would benefit from these products. And then we're going to show them how to use that same baseball diamond in the tools of a video and a 3-way call to build your business with you. Guys, it doesn't have to be difficult. It actually can't be difficult if you want to succeed. So let's circle back again to the compensation plan. And let's look at this. 20% business builders, 80% consumers. 200,000 people on my team. The mass majority of them are simply consumers, and they don't order every month, but they order. And it's my job to go back and make sure that they know about the new launch of our mocha, that in our new products that come out. That's my job as a business owner, to see them as my customers and to stay connected and make sure my leaders do the same. But what do? We first share our products and make 20%. Then we have rank advancement bonuses. We have additional bonuses with the TBB, which is, listen, if you haven't figured that one out yet, it's big, people. It is significant. And my daughter, Chelsea, has done a training on that, which I will have Marco bring her in to teach it for Mexico, because it is huge money you can make with that new bonus. You just have to understand it. And she has a data analytics degree. She understood it, and no one's more excited than she is. And then the trips, and I know you guys love your trips. I want to go on some of them, by the way, Marco. I'd like to go on some. They seem like you guys have a great time, and the community is a huge part of what we do, isn't it? Right? Except you can't let your trips be the reason you build your business only. Well, you can, but it's going to be hard to get to the right-hand side of the quadrant if you're always on vacation, guys. So use your trips to excite you. When I'm on my trips, I'm recruiting people all the time. I always come home with new people to build with, right? But don't use your trips as your only goal if you want to live on the right-hand side of the quadrant. And where you see it says team, that's the first thing you're going to focus on, is building the team. And then the next thing you're going to focus on is building leaders. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So how do you build a sustainable consumer network? Retention, retention, retention. Nobody wants to have to pull, you have a bucket and there's water in it, but there's a hole at the end. And every time you keep pouring water in and it keeps going out the other end. Pretty exhausting, isn't it? How about spending a little more time showing people how to get a great result with the product? But then if you really want them to stay, and I mean stay for years, this is your answer right here. One cycle a week has been proven to create a 95% retention. So when we say, show me the money, right? Show people how to get paid, because one cycle a week is over $200 US, and that covers the cost of most people's personal consumption. So their products are paid for. And this, you have to put this everywhere in your room, wherever you go in your business, and make sure you see it every day. Show people how to get their products paid for, so that you don't have to keep replacing customers with new customers, that customers can be upon them. So 2 customers become 4 customers, and 4 customers become 8 customers if you share them. And so when I talk to people about making sure your customers stay, what naturally happens is the cycles start to happen. See, the cycles is what I refer to as the back end of the compensation plan. The front end of the compensation plan is your 20%, your rank advancement, your bonuses, and your trips. That's do something and get paid. Don't do something, don't get paid. You've all know what I'm talking about. But the cycles, this is the part that is a game changer. And if you fully embrace retention, you will start to benefit from the back end of your team growing. We are a binary. We build 2 teams. Our formula is every 900 business volume that goes to our network, they pay us 6% of. It's a 2/3, 1/3 binary. One team is called a team leg. What do you mean by that? A team leg means that your person who enrolled you is going to help populate that team with you. That's their job. And you may have many people helping you populate that team. And so all of a sudden you start to see people show up on your back office, and you're like, well, where did they come from? I didn't put them there. And then you see 10 people, and then you see 100 people, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. But the most important part is you want to make sure that your customers are staying using your product, even if it's just one product. I love beer. Okay. I live on this product that way. I live on it. If I just drink one of these a day, I am active. I am consuming 100 BV a month by just using one product. And I use everything. Do you know who your best customers are? It's you. It's your business builders. Why? Because we bought in. We drank the Kool-Aid. We love the product, right? And so my business builders are my best customers. And I teach them to have 10 to 20 customers. That's it. And then we duplicate it. So follow me on this. Hold on. The power of 2. And here's what I want to share. Have you ever seen a penny doubling? If you took a penny and you doubled it every single day for 30 days, 2 turns into 4. It's a 100% compound effect. 4 turns to 8, 8, 16, 16 turns to 32. And next thing you know, you start to see all of this, and everyone just brought in 2. If you remove the penny and you put in a person and you added a product that was highly consumable, highly emotional, and had a result attached to it, and then you showed people how they could get it paid for, what happens? We are built on word of mouth and exponential growth. Word of mouth is by far the most credible and cost-effective way of bringing a product to market, period. Every company in the world is trying to do it today. We've perfected it. And a perfect example of a company, a traditional company, that used word of mouth and exponential growth is Facebook. I live in Boston, Massachusetts, where Facebook began at Harvard college with Mark Zuckerberg. And then it went to the local colleges. And then it went to the international colleges. And today it has over 3 billion users. And they did not advertise. It was 100% done through word of mouth or click of your computer. So does that prove to you how powerful word of mouth can be? What I teach my team, I don't teach become a consultant. That's fine. That's showing people how to get their products paid for. That's showing people how they can take advantage of the new TBB bonus, be a consultant and a manager. But if you teach people how to become an executive, and as an executive, they're running a small base business, bottom left-hand side of the quadrant. They're managing 30 people. Those 30 people is 10 who share it with 2. And that's your business. And that's your contribution to your team. You say, I am going to manage these 30 people. That's my contribution to my team. Now I'm going to help other people do the same. And our company pays us to get there. However, where is the biggest money come from? Is showing out other people how to duplicate it. So instead of compounding consultants or just customers who don't share, who shares? Business builders. Compound executives. Show people how to become an executive. The company has all kinds of rank advancement bonuses that they pay you to incentivize you to get there. But the truth is that even if they didn't pay you, you should get there. Because what's going to happen when you do? 2 turns into 4. 4 turns into 8. 8 turns into 16. This is a behavior. If you don't teach it, they won't do it. When people ask me, how did I go to a legacy member millionaire in 36 months? This is how. How is my daughter about to be my 13th millionaire on my team or a legacy member? This is how. It's this simple. I use the baseball diamond as my system, and I use this as my financial goal. And what happens? I'd rather receive 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own. However, I don't want to be responsible for all the customers. That's a traditional business. Network marketing flips it around. In a traditional business, when I owned my cosmetic company, I bought my own product, right? But I was responsible for all my customers. Maybe I had a few employees and they brought in customers. But I had a few people having to do massive amounts of sales to make money. Network marketing is the exact opposite. You have massive amounts of people consuming small amounts of product. I order what I use for myself and my family. That's it. I don't have to inventory. I don't have to do accounts receivable. I don't have to do payroll. All I have to do is manage my 30 people and show other people how to do the same. And watch what happens. We make 6% of all of it. So what does that look like? You know a consultant is U plus 2, right? Well, what if you became an executive consultant where you're an executive, you have an executive on one team and an executive on the other team? That means there's 3 of you. And 3 people are managing this organization of people. And it's creating a recurring income of $540 a month to you, which is 90 customers, but you are only managing 30. Now, there's still rank advancement bonuses, 20% income. There's the bonuses, the TPP bonuses, and there's the trips. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the residualized money that comes when you build a sustainable network with just you plus 2 leaders. You want to make more? Teach them how to do the same. Show them. Become an executive manager. So now you have your person get 2 people. So you get 2 and they get 2, but they're executives, not consultants. That's the incentive to become an executive. Not that the company is going to pay you to manage an executive, that the organization is going to pay you a massive income if you compound this out. Look what this is. That's $1,000+ monthly income to you, residualized, because people are ordering every single month. I'm going to replace my customer, if they're not ordering, with a new customer to manage my executive position. And that is, now I have 210 customers. You want to double that? Show those people how to do it. And you know what the best part is? You don't have to even personally enroll them. As long as they're on your team, they could be in your 20th level, your 100th generation. It doesn't matter if you enroll them or not. As long as they're on one team and the other team, you're starting to see this income grow. And that's why you start to have two executives, and then 8 executives, and then 16 executives. And then if you get 50 and then 100, the compound effect is so powerful when you show people how to properly understand the financial model, that collectively we are stronger together than trying to do it all ourselves. Warren Buffett said, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. Residual income is the answer to that solution. Being a team is the answer to that solution, where together everyone achieves more. The saying is, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. I believe in the team. You just need to decide, where do you see yourself? 5 cycles a week? 40 cycles a week? 40 cycles a week is over $100,000. You're not doing that by yourself. You need a team to acquire it, to be able to release the residual recurring income available to you with this amazing financial opportunity. So I'm going to leave you guys with this. You need to decide, where do you see yourself? Where do you see your business in 60 days, 90 days, 120 days, 6 months, a year? If you don't plan now, and you leave it to chance, the chance is you won't have a business. You need to decide, what is it that you want? So what I teach my team is, set your intentions. Put a date. If you're not a consultant yet, when are you going to be a consultant? Do it today. Call 2 people. Do it today. Become what I call an instant consultant. Okay? And then go out and find 2 people who want to become consultants with you, and now you're a manager. And then go find 4 more who want to become a consultant. Now you're a director. And go out and find 4 more. So it's 2, 4, 4. And now you're an executive. And don't do it in 6 months. You need to create urgency. You need to cut that time in half. You need to do it in minimum of 3 months. Maximum of 3 months. I became an executive in 6 weeks. It is doable. You can become an executive in a day if you wanted to. If I told you I had a $5,000 check waiting for you right now, if you found 10 people who had 2, and I'd give it to you, $10,000. You'd do it today, wouldn't you? Most people would. If they knew for sure, if they did it, they'd get paid. That's usually what holds people back. They don't know for sure. But I can tell you, numbers don't lie. And this is the goal. If you were to reach out to 3 people a day, in 1 week, you could change the trajectory of your business in 1 week. 3 people a day is 27 people. Do you think if you put 27 people through Are You Open, Meet My Friend, try our products, do it again, in 1 week, that you could enroll 3 people minimum? Do you think 3 people who wanted to build a business with you would make you excited again to go out and do something with your business? I can honestly tell you that what changes everyone's energy is new people that want to build a business with you. Not just the customer, but the people who say, yes, I want to make money too. Yes, show me how to supplement, replace, or create financial independence. Yes, I want to join your team. Yes, show me how. And at the end of the day, guys, this is the perfect business opportunity because it checks all the boxes. I show this to everyone. Minimal expense up front, proven products, vertical growth, upfront money, recurring income, e-commerce website available for the $29 enrollment fee, social media toolkit available, first class, supportive community, a team dynamic compensation plan, and trips and promotions and training and support. We are a perfect 10 in every category. This is the 21st century network marketing opportunity, and Isagenix is driving it as first class company. And guys, at the end of the day, I would just say to you, be the leader you want to recruit, and you will attract them. Marco, thank you so much for the opportunity to share with you all today.
No, hombre, gracias a ti, mi querida Susan. En verdad que me quedo así con la piel chinita de todo lo que hoy nos compartiste, esta poderosa presentación. A ver, familia Isagenix, si les gustó, pónganle aquí un 3 a Susan en el chat, por favor. No sean tímidos, que se inunde aquí de agradecimiento para Susan, por favor. Una charla realmente increíble. Definitivamente una presentación de primer nivel,
Gracias.
así como lo eres tú. Gracias a ti. Y así como todas las que vivimos en esta semana de crecimiento, nuevamente, Susan, todo el conocimiento y amor que hoy vertiste en nosotros es algo invaluable. Muchas gracias. Y pues también quiero agradecer a todos nuestros
Gracias, everyone.
anfitriones. Gracias a ti. Quiero agradecer a todos nuestros anfitriones que tuvimos el día de hoy. Si se dieron cuenta, cada día tuvimos un host diferente, comenzando con Javi, tuvimos a Patsy, tuvimos a Viviana, tuvimos a Christopher. Y también pues todo el equipo que no está en cuadro, ¿verdad? Todo el equipo que no se ve, pero sin ellos estas transmisiones no serían posibles. Y pues bueno, estamos ya prácticamente en la recta final de esta semana de crecimiento, pero quiero aprovechar la oportunidad para hacer un repaso breve de todo lo que tenemos para ustedes, todo lo que está activo y corriendo, las promociones que tenemos para ustedes. ¿Ya ven mi pantalla? Sí, ¿verdad? Creo que sí, me ponen aquí un pulgar. Excelente, gracias. Bueno.
Yes.
Rápidamente, porque ya vamos en el tiempo, pero
Sorry.
esto que sigue les va a volar la cabeza, en verdad. Seguimos con nuestra promo de 10% de descuento. Recuerden que esta promo está activa hasta el domingo. Todos nuestros nuevos asociados y clientes preferentes tienen un 10% de descuento en los órdenes de 4,220 IVA incluido. Y aparte, estas personas que ingresen se van a llevar un cupón para que puedan hacer una recompra, y esto charla completamente con lo que nos dijo Susan de la retención. ¿A poco no? Le vamos a dar todavía una recompensa a las nuevas personas que nos den su confianza y la oportunidad de estar aquí para ellos. Entonces, recuerden, 10% de descuento hasta el domingo. Envíos gratis, ¿qué más? Envíos gratis activo hasta mañana, solo órdenes por call center. Órdenes de 110 volúmenes aplican para envío gratis o entrega sin costo por manejo del pedido en la tienda. Entonces, eso lo tenemos activo hasta mañana. Junior Manía, lo que nos decía Susan, cómo llegamos otra vez a construir nuestro rango de ejecutivo y compartiendo. Eso es lo que más me gusta de esta industria, que tú ganas, yo ganan, ellos ganan, todos ganamos. Junior Manía, recuerden, por desarrollar juniors nos llevamos un bono, y aparte los nuevos consultores se llevan un bono adicional al avance de rango, lo cual está increíble. Esto es exclusivo para el mercado mexicano, exclusivo, y corre todo enero. O sea, lo tenemos activo hasta el 28 de enero. Comenzamos desde el 1. ¿Qué más? El Welcome Home Challenge o el desafío Bienvenido a Casa. ¿Quién va a estar con nosotros allá en Arizona? A ver, ¿quién va a estar? Pongan aquí en el chat, por favor, en el 3. Ahí pónganme quién va a estar. No, pónganme un yo. A ver, ¿quién ya se vio allá? ¿Quién ya se visualizó en Arizona? Eso, muy bien. Gaby, Feri, Jerry, Roberto. ¿Quién más? ¿Quién más? No sean tímidos. Visualícense, que estén ahí. Alexis, perfecto. Alexis, me da mucho gusto. Seguro que nos vamos a ver allá. Es una promoción increíble, y porque vuelvo al mismo punto, ganando, ganamos más y multiplicamos nuestras ganancias. básicamente es ser top 8 de México para calificar a este increíble premio. Adicional, ¿qué más tenemos con ustedes? Tenemos el lunes, esto es una primicia, paren la oreja, el lunes, nuestro Zoom de ganadores de Roma. Felicidades a todos nuestros ganadores que van a ir a Roma. El lunes van a saber quiénes son. Lunes 1:30 va a salir también ya la invitación en generadores de negocio y en los canales oficiales y SatYI, todo lo van a tener. Y adicional, si recuerdan, la última semana del año tuvimos una promoción para una rifa. También vamos a llevar a cabo la rifa en vivo. Todo esto va a suceder el lunes a la 1:30. ¿Va? Entonces, ya estamos ahora sí prácticamente en el cierre de esta semana de crecimiento. Y antes de irnos, quiero cerrar con esta pequeña reflexión, a ver qué les parece. A ver, ¿qué es esto? ¿Quién me pone en el chat qué es esto? Ah, ya vi ahí, Carmen, que dijiste que un lápiz, pero ya la atinaste. ¿Pero qué le falta? Yo creo que algo le falta a este lápiz para que cumpla su función o su propósito. A ver, pónganme en el chat, ¿qué le falta? Eso, muy bien. Sacarle punta, papel también, pues claro, el papel es una cosa que es necesaria para el lápiz, ¿verdad? Para que pinte, ¿no? Y así es. Para que funcione, para que cumpla su propósito, falta que le saquemos punta. ¿Ya han escuchado que crecer duele? Pues es más o menos lo mismo, ¿no? Cada vez que nos vamos desarrollando, vamos creciendo y nos vamos afilando y vamos sacándole punta. Y de la forma en que yo veo la vida, pues es muy similar. Tenemos que pasar por procesos de transformación, por retos, por desafíos, para ir desarrollando nuestro potencial que nos orilla a salir de nuestra zona de confort, porque eventualmente esa punta, ¿qué le pasa? Se va desgastando, ¿no? Se vuelve a achatar. Y cuando se achata, ¿qué hay que hacer? A ver quién me pone en el chat. Una vez que la punta ya está chata, o se rompe, sí, también puede ser que se rompa, ¿no? Y tenemos dos lápices, eso es otro posible escenario. Exacto, por ahí me puso aquí, ¿quién puede? Jerry, creo. Sacarle punta de nuevo, porque eventualmente pues otra vez se va a achatar y así nos pasa. ¿Y cómo volvemos a sacarle punta? Pues con entrenamientos como este, leyendo, capacitándonos, volviéndonos profesionales y serios en todo lo que hacemos. Y cada vez que pasamos por estas oportunidades, desarrollamos nuestras habilidades y crecemos y vamos alcanzando nuestro propósito en este mundo. Porque para mí, y no sé ustedes qué opinan, pero el éxito no es una marca, no es una meta, no es llegar ahí, sino es cómo vamos transitando el camino y sobre ese camino vamos transitando y logrando más metas y sobre todo siendo mejor que la persona que fui ayer. Y así como este lápiz, ¿tú cómo te ves? Yo te pregunto, a ver, ¿cómo te ves tú? Todo lo que vivimos en esta semana, ¿qué creen que pasó? ¿O para qué creen que era? Era para sacarnos punta. Todo lo que vimos esta semana, con lo que nos platicó Fer, con lo que nos platicó Alexis, Atsi, Vane, hoy la charla de Susan, fue para retarnos y dejarnos bien, bien afiladitos. Y para que podamos dejar nuestra marca, por ahí decían el papel, para que en ese papel que se llama vida, y nosotros siendo el lápiz, dejemos nuestra marca en este mundo. Hoy, en verdad, estamos con todo para ser la marca número 1 de México, la marca número 1 de bienestar. Tenemos todo para lograrlo. Tenemos a los mejores líderes de la industria. Prueba de ello fue estas increíbles charlas que tuvimos toda la semana. Tenemos nuestro increíble plan de compensación, como nos lo platicó aquí Susan. Tenemos unos productos, vaya, que son maravillosos, se venden por sí solos. Un equipo corporativo que siempre va a estar aquí dispuesto a apoyarte. Solo falta que tú estés decidido a tomar la opción y a tomar todo lo que Isagenix tiene para ti. Usa todo esto a tu favor, úsalo para tu negocio, úsalo y vamos a hacer que esto explote. Recuerda ese gritito que nos inventamos hace poco. Juntos somos invencibles, somos Isagenix. Que eso se nos quede aquí bien grabado en nuestra mente y en nuestro corazón. Mi nombre es Marco Casiano y es un privilegio servirte. Muchas gracias por estar con nosotros y vamos para darle con todo esta semana de crecimiento. Muchas gracias a todos. Excelente tarde, excelente día.